Hello. I forgot my face. Hold on. There we go. Well, there we go. I have a face now. Don't panic. I have face. Alright. So what are we doing? I don't know. I never know. I just show up and then things happen. But I guess we're playing Timberboard. Since that's what's up. That's what's up. I'm hip with the kids. Water. So yeah, we're gonna do... I've not done this map in Timberborn, but we're doing the pressure map. Every time I've watched any videos on Timberborn 1.0, they're always playing this map. And I've yet to play this map, so I was like, might as well try it out. So... yeah, and to keep with a, like, making the name of the settlement be relevant to the map, I'm gonna call it Queens. We're playing as the Timberborn, or not the... We're playing as the Timberborn. Yeah, we're playing as the Iron Teeth. Oh, this is already starting off great. Okay, so... from what I know, there's some tricky stuff underneath here. I'm not seeing where the... That's not a water source, that's just blockage. So are all the water sources above? It looks like it. Okay. So we just have a mixture going in here. Pressure is the only thing keeping this bad water from going in, so we're going to want to put in a dam right here as soon as we can. It's unstable core. Don't know when that's going to go off, but that's going to be a problem. Unless we... probably if we put some levees in right here, we should be fine with that. Probably going to want to put some levees in there. That's going to dilute things. That's going to be a problem. I see a lot of problems. I don't like these problems. Water seep. Is it water seeps that? It can't be. Okay, I need to see the very bottom. Again. Let's see. So mine there. Mine there. I think that's a seep. Mine there. Are there 4 mines? There are. 4 mines and... oh, there's underground cores too. Uh-oh. Oh, here's a water source. Okay, so the water source is underground. Okay. Oh, and here's another one. Okay. So... we need to figure out something. Right now, we need to figure out how to survive. We're playing on normal, because I am not good enough to play on hard. If you've seen my other playthroughs of this game, you know that we can barely do normal. It's bad. Okay, I like to put a space around my town center. I like having kind of like a central thing here. And then we're going to go here for the berries. And then we can just go ahead and start off with chopping down these trees. Oh, actually. So I know that these herons are mean. They're jerks. We don't like them. Because in order to get rid of them, you have to hurt your beavers, and then that just makes problems. And I've already got enough problems. So we need to make sure that we have at least some kind of like a med station type thing up and running when we do that. Yeah, we'll just do one there. Get our water going. And I always forget, because I've been playing this game for like almost 5 years now, about the new thing they've added in 1.0 where you can copy and stuff. I always forget about that. Okay, so we got water there. And need to put in a gatherer. We'll put it right there. We're gonna need a big thing for that, because that's really important. Berries are really important for the iron teeth. Where is it? Down here. So we've got those going. We need to get an inventor hut going. Just put that there. Then we need to get a firm going. And have them plant kohlrabis, which it wasn't until I started watching videos on Timberborn that I actually figured out that's how you pronounce it. I just called them thingies. Let's see. So, water, storage for water, wood. Probably should get some storage for wood. That seems like a good idea. Put it there. And then wood. So we got our wood, inventor hut, food, and bebes. Speaking of which, we need to make bebes. So where do we want to put this? Let's see, I think one of these it supports like 10. So we'll start with 3. Because by the time like we get to 30, we should have some things going. Alright, now we just play. I want to add 2 more here just to get this kind of going faster. I got my little stitches here. She immediately jumped up on the desk and laid down, because that's what she does. A lot of times she jumps on the desk and then plops, and it's typically on top of my keyboard. Because she's a pain in the butt. And she knows it. One thing I like about with the Iron Teeth is that you don't necessarily need to build houses right away. Sure, they're not going to be happy about it, but why are they taking so long? Okay, well, I don't... We apparently aren't getting wood fast enough. I don't know why that's... Yellow. How is you? Okay, I think we're gonna need another wood gatherer. Oh, I forgot to get that going. Stop bragging. I had peanut butter crackers and oatmeal cream pies. That was my dinner. Want these two things going right away. That is not a good dinner. Well, shut up. Yeah, mama, how about that? Frozen vegetables. I'll eat after the stream. I've got a concoction in my fridge, but I don't know if it's still any good. I feel like we need to get some dams going here. If my mouse will want to work. There we go. My nefarious food concoctions, yes. They're very healthy, you just need to not be a bitch. Oh, I see what they did here, those bastards. He's taking the day off from working. Well, it's the weekend, so yeah, he should be. Okay, we're gonna have to get rid of at least one of those. Which means we're gonna have a hurt beaver or two. Oh, they did not last long with those. Gave up pretty quick. He was going to work, but decided he would rather not. I mean, I feel that. Okay, we finally got everything built. Oh my god. Is that how much health it has, or is that how far along we are? I hope that's how far along we are. Because otherwise, that's going to be a problem. Hurting their little tootsies. Okay, that's progress. Good. It should be. It's in the folder. I've seen it in the rotation. There's a lot. There's a lot of pictures. Get around these trees. Trees everywhere. Oh, I need to put in this doohickey. Okay, good. We got that. Path. Go there. And then get rid of that, so we can move you over here. And then gonna go ahead and get this set up. Okay. Yep, told you. You impatient ass. Why is the thing not done yet? You literally just got here. It's been 3 seconds. It's set to shuffle. Just to keep you on your toes. Well, your mama, how about that? Oh, we need to do the thing. Where is it? Here it is. Unlock that. I forgot to get this going. Is there any kind of... There's some flow there, so... Gonna need to change a few things up around here. We're gonna change some things up around here. Okay, so then power, compact, water wheel. I forgot about that. Every time I want to do something with a water wheel, I think it's gonna be like the Folktail, but no, because that's like 2 of these in size, but not in efficiency. Okay, and then we put a pad going that way. I've spent most of my waking hours watching someone redesign movie characters to look more like how they're described in the books they're based on. I'm gonna get started on a commission. Cool. Yeah, I'm wanting to work on a commission that I've got. I just have so many other things that have come up that I need to work on, and there's no time limit or rush. I guess time limit is more accurate to what to when they want it done. So, but they want me to make Cthulhu, so I'm excited about doing that. Okay, they do the whole thing. Okay, so far, So far, so far. So let's hope that the far keeps faring. More wood all the way over there, and then up here, all the way down there, and all the way up here. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this all situated. Just gonna make all that for wood. Okay. Oh, I thought we were gonna be told of a drought or something. Nope. Surprise, actually. We have 50 wood. Why is it taking so long to get... to do the things? I'm surprised we didn't get an injured beaver from tearing down that thorn. How far? Okay. Actually, I'm not going to put you there. I'm going to put you over here for a bit. Now a drought's coming in. I probably should have also put that in, but I have to forget something. It's not a playthrough of Timberborn unless I forget something and it ends up biting me really hard later on. That's just how that works. There are no other options. We definitely want to get some stairs going. I doubt we'll be able to... Oh, no, here. I doubt we'll be able to get this little damage going, but before the drought. But hopefully the drought's not too long. It shouldn't be too long. It's the first one. But at least we'll be holding the water here. Alright, it doesn't intermingle with any bad tides or bad water until that crap happens. Which, odds are, it's gonna happen like at the worst time for me. It's gonna wait till I forget, and then it's gonna happen. Then I'm gonna be like, I can't get my resources together fast enough to get them to block stuff. And then everybody dies, and I only have one beaver, and then I have to frantically make sure he doesn't die while making sure everything is going, and it's just a mess. And that's what we do here. That's all we do here. We just panic and die. Okay. I guess we'll get rid of one so that you can go in there. Oh, we have had some die from old age. Okay. I was like, what happened to my beavers? Okay, so that's going. Oh. There. Yeah, definitely. I mean, we have half the day left, and they're just now getting started on that, so... hopefully, not too bad. We got one damn build. We'll be fine. Be totally okay. What you worried about? It's gonna be okay. What, Stitch? Do you not like that voice? Nope. Kitty needs to lay on my shoulder now. I just sent you grunt TikToks last night. Okay. I may or may not have seen them already. Okay, at least we don't need planks right now, so it's okay that that's not powered. Do need some more beavers, though. But I'm afraid to pull any out of here. And I kind of don't want to have just one builder right now. I think we've got enough wood to gather here that by the time this stuff starts growing, we should be fine. Open. Okay. How much do I need for levy? 120. Why so much? Why so expensive? Oh boy, that water is a lot lower than I was expecting. Yeah, apparently the water down here also experiences evaporation. And it's not just the water that's on the surface. So it actually goes down a lot faster than it should. Which is... Damn. I don't like that. Okay. I will let you know. Alright, drought's almost over. So that's good. I need to set up another spot to gather water. I need to set up the stuff here. I wonder which one goes off first. That's the scurry part. Oh, we got 140. Get levy. I do have a few mods in the game. Hello, cat. Your cat. It's You're not a mask cat. Yes, give Daddy some kisses on my forehead. Makes me feel better. You do realize I need air in front of my face in order to breathe. It's hard to do that with Kitty. There. Okay. We need platforms. Badly. Oh, okay. I was like, where does that water go? I got scared for a minute. Okay, we could put in some levees there. That would make it go through here, so that would be good. I want to slow this down for a bit. How much is platforms? How much are repaired firms? 100. And 6 bucks. Oh, that's not the button I wanted. There we go. Okay, so... definitely need to start stockpiling, but also definitely need to be a little preemptive in some of this stuff. How big is this? Okay, so if we just filled up right along here, we'll be fine. We're kind of just even with our employment, which I don't tend to like. Extend this out a little bit. We still got plenty of wood here, so we might be okay. That takes 12 days. It's already about we're halfway. Whoa, we're halfway there. So, I feel like the cheapest option with dealing with these things is to put some levees in there and to put levees here. Okay, this is lower. Yeah, put some levees here and put some levees here. This is gonna just be filled with bad water, but it's going to make it flow back in through here and go that way. So that'll be the cheapest thing to do for now, until we can address that later. So I'm going to go ahead and put in some stairs here. Where are we at? 84. Now we have 2 extras. You don't actually need to be there now. What am I doing? This. I'm gonna put you here. Just to make sure that they're able to reach all this. Just put a little pass there, and then I'm actually gonna put in birch trees. Here. Just gonna go ahead and just fill it all up. and then just refill it when the pine trees go away. I just like having birch trees because their life cycle is very quick. Oh, we got 100. So now we can get this. Alright. Let's see. Put that there. Bop, 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 bop. Sock and boppers. Much cheaper to go this long path than to make a shortcut. Is it gonna end up biting me in the butt? Probably. But we're not concerned about that. That's future me's problem. Wall here. Okay, so then in order to make that work, like that. Just gotta have to do it like that. I don't want to do it like that, but we gotta do it like that. Seal that off. Then we need that path going this way. Can I just squeeze it? Yes, I can. And then we'll put this here. That will block that off. And we're doing that because that is, I think, like practically direct. Yeah, that's like really close to our water. And we don't want that to get infected. So that's one thing. Then so we're gonna need it to this is gonna be pricey. More pricey than I like. What we gotta deal with. So I'm making the stairs go up here. That. Oh, there we go. Go up there. You're being trouble for me. Nope, that's not gonna work. We'll do that. There we go. I might not be the sharpest crayon in the ravioli, but I do figure it out. So we've got these jobs going. We'll see which ones they... Hello, cat. She stands up to lick my face and then lays right back down. Okay, hopefully we'll be able to get done with these things in time. I also need to... I need to get this kind of situated as well. This is not as deep as I thought it would be. Hey, Badsy. That's fine. We're not doing anything exciting. We're just trying to make sure that we don't burst into flames. Why is it not? What? Okay, there we go. I didn't realize I was on the layer thingy. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm just dumb. But yeah, so this is the beaver game that I mentioned. How big is this explosion? Okay, so we're gonna want to put in some levees, just like that, and that should just take care of that. Well, is there another water source that we're getting this from here, or is that? But that is the only one. The other one's down here. These are the beavers. I don't have any homes for them to sleep in right now because this faction doesn't rely on homes to repopulate. So I'm kind of holding off on that because they make big houses and they require a lot of wood. And for some reason they're hungry even though we've got food. Yep, these are the beavers. I'm playing as the Iron Teeth, which are a more industrial faction. There's the Folktail, who are more like the kind of like hippies. The unpaid interns, yes. Another drought. At least we got this built, so we shouldn't be as affected by that. But yeah, right now we are trying to get things prepared for when we have bad times. As there are these unstable cores which will randomly start a countdown to when they're going to explode. And the position that they're in is not great. So yeah, because once these blow up, this red water, which is bad water, is going to pour into here, which will... There's a hole right here, which should go directly into our stuff, which makes our beavers sick, our crops and trees die, and it's just not a good time. So we got that going on there, we got that going on here. So building some levees here and here to block off. So this is going to turn into a big lake once these go off. Glad they have a nuclear reactor out in nature to keep things realistic. These are the beavers of Chernobyl. Yeah, so technically this game is a post-apocalypse setting. It's after humanity has basically died off and beavers have taken over the planet. Yeah, and there's another one of those doors. So we're having gonna have some levees built here as well. And it's gonna blow up some of our ruins. That sucks. I could use that scrap. Beavers could 100% take over after us. Probably. Either that or the goldfish. Alright, so we're getting our wood now kind of going through its waves. Horses probably could too. They're a little too smart. Those clever bastards. Okay, we need more kohlrabi. Actually, would do cassavas. But that means I need to build a fermenter. Since we already got that put there, I want to put in another one of these. Well, I can't look now. The water stopped moving. I was going to see, well, how much power are we getting here? None. Great. Put in a path here. Let's set the priority up on that. Fermented cassava. Then here. Then we're gonna put in this whole. There it is. Raw cassava. Copy. Plop. And then over here. We'll put in this to be the cooked or the fermented cassava. Cassava. That's being. Alright, so we're getting started on that. I think this reactor is what goes up first. So I think we're gonna put the priority on this stuff to be low. Actually, I think I'm just having that. Yeah, I'm gonna lower that priority. We'll raise this priority a bit. Ooh, I'm dying, Squirtle. Okay. Alright. So far. Once the drought ends, we'll actually see how much power this makes. Because we might need to put in another water wheel there. Yeah, right now, I can't do much else. Put in some more of these trees. Yeah. At the start of the game, it basically you just need to focus on getting your survival stuff set up, and pretty much as soon as you can, try to get set up things to avert disasters. AKA these things going on. Right now, we're kind of just waiting for the next day so that we can get this stuff going. Four cassava makes 10 fermented ones, more than doubles. Each one of these makes 1. One of those makes 2. So I'm hoping that this will be enough to kind of satisfy our population once we get to like 30 at least. Water. Pressure, not good. Yeah, it's definitely a good thing I did that. Look how low that water got down right there. I actually might, once we kind of get stuff situated along here, might want to put this on top of here to get the water that's way down there instead of taking it from here, so that we can at least have this water here for our crops a lot longer. Do the beavers get guns at some point? No. There are no... The enemy is the environment and incompetency. Guess which one kills more beavers? Why so much starving? Why so much starving? Okay, good, that's already... Can you please fill it faster? We need this going. We're starting to collect this stuff. Okay. Let's see how fast this ends up going. And it kind of looks like we need to add more. So we just spend 25, and that'll be cheaper than to put in. Because I could also put in levees here to cause more water pressure to run through there. But that would be how many? 1, 2. So 24, maybe 20, maybe more than that. I really wanted to push it, although that would probably cause some flooding. So 24. Just adding one more would be 25. Kind of the same price, essentially. So I'm just gonna go with that. Okay. So we're getting this stuff built. I'm pretty sure this is what's gonna go up first. We are now getting into a spot where we should be fine. Once this stuff starts getting processed. Why do you keep leaving? Why do we hardly have water? Why are things suddenly bad? Need to get gears going anyway. Put this on lower priority. Oh, that already got work. flow is terrible. Just terrible. I might need to have to do the levee thing already. I could also put have fun chewing up some logs and taking over the world. Alright, thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Make sure you share the stream before you leave. I would also appreciate that as well. And if you don't do that, well then Fee will be very upset. Go ahead and put some levees there. I think we're going to need that no matter what. We need that removed. How much is it for? Okay, we have enough for that. So, we'll put some of those there. So, we'll see what happens when they go to actually destroy this thing. I need that to run faster. I was kind of expecting more power output. I'm gonna make this whole area big for farming. So what we're gonna want to do that. I'm just gonna have it be this for now. It'll be all that. Alright, catching back up on our food. I don't know if it's because I played on easy a lot, because I just wanted to chill and make crazy stuff, but I also don't remember normal being where, like, suddenly there's no food or water so quickly. We're gonna need to add another one of these wheels. This is terrible. They're just terrible. I don't think we could fit two. No. Only 31 and 32? Are you kidding me? What is with this? That is ridiculous. And now Stitches is asleep, twisted on her back in the shape of an L. Cats don't have bones. They're just made of liquid. Okay. I forgot I don't have these. Blur. And I can't get this one yet. Well, that's not okay. Okay, I'm gonna get your priority going. Because I need to get your priority going. What? She woke up, looked at me, and went right back to sleep. This poor creature. She has a terrible life. Yeah, we can do this. Right there, and right there. Then build these into here. Put in some stairs. Put in, connect them with the path. There we go. And then once those get built, we can get rid of these. And then this will make this water here last longer. Okay, so now we got that going. Alright. Our wood situation is looking good. We just need some more beavers to be gathering the wood, and then we'll be all peachy. That. I would appreciate that. That. And just gonna go ahead and put those two in, because we're definitely gonna need those once the gear shop gets built. Might have to just make this whole line here. Maybe not that one. That's barely getting anything, isn't it? 26. I mean, it's basically the same as all the other ones, so might as well. 1 horsepower per log. That's very efficient. Makes me happy. Alright, so we got lots of kohlrabi going on there. This is just pretty much all this is going to be temporary. A lot of this is going to change up once we get things going. Oh, I can get this hoose. Let's see, 5 each. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So that would give us a good amount of housing for beavers. Got another beaver, add them to the builders. Okay, so things are happening now, which is good. Now we just don't want the wrong things to happen. Okay, we got another day. Really, right now, I need to just worry about getting to this stuff here, which I think I'm gonna need another inventor hut. I really need to get that going. But yeah, so then I need to get a scavenger flag and the smelter going. Smelter's going to require the gears, so we already got that started. Drought, that's fine. I actually, I'm going to go ham on water storage for now. Good thing I can do this, because I always forget about the other way. Priority up. Should be able to get those built like right away. It's taking longer than I wanted. You know what? We're just gonna do 24-hour work days for a bit. Because that is not enough water storage for the kind of drought we're gonna have. Because I'm gonna turn off these water pumps for part of the drought. They were filling those up faster. Wake up. Wake up. We have food. Eat food. Get to work. Whenever Stitches is sleeping, she likes to sleep on her back and hold her arms close to herself as if she's giving herself a hug. Because she's so stinking cute and she knows it. And she always looks like she has a smile when she's sleeping. How long is this drought? 4 days. Yeah, I'm gonna stop at 1. Got over 150. We might be okay. Really want to get that built though. I am gonna need a builder's hut for sure. Definitely a hauler's hut. A hauler's hut? Hauler's post. But I need to get those later because I really need to make sure I can get the metal, get my metal going, so I can make what I call sluices. Sluices. Okay, you're just being fine. Not even working full 20 hours, let alone 24. Big babies. Yeah, kind of. At another point, I've just gotta wait. Hi, how are you? Having a good weekend? That's good, that's good. Nope. It's getting low in there. So one thing that's nice about the hiring team is that their pumps can't have a depth of 6 blocks, as opposed to the Folktale, which is just 2. So we could put them here, and they could go even further down, but it's the very bottom of the map down there, so kind of can't do that any further. Like, part of me's tempted to put in a hauler post, but I don't have the population to really justify that in terms of actually, like, employing it. I'm surprised this one water pump is actually keeping up with the demand pretty well. I actually feel like this is not going to work out that way. I feel like part of this could get blown up by this thing. So hopefully I don't know. We're just gonna have to see what happens with that. Alright. Not too bad so far. go ahead and get that one going again. Oh! I was right, this one is one of the first ones to... Oh... That's not good. Well... Pretty sure that means those are gotta get bloated up. So... in order to make sure that it stays cooperating, we're just gonna have to do that. I'm going to just go ahead and put path going along here just to make sure that they can get to that. I'm also going to put this rubble high priority because we could really use that. We got 11 days before, or 10 days now before that blows up, so should be fine. Should be. Keyword. We're getting our planks back up and running. Why is that flowing so much faster now? Oh, just because suddenly water was rushing through there. Now we're back to the normal, useless. But, Blarg, I got excited for a second. Blargy, blarg, blarg, blarg. I'm just going to set the priority up on these. Need to get that going, otherwise bad, 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 bad. Baddie, bad, bad, bad. And we're going to need to figure out another way to get to those ruins. Is there another spot of ruins? I don't know. I mean, down there. But I don't think, other than just... Yeah, we would need a bridge to go along there just to get to the ones over here. Which is not economical. So what we would have to do... I guess to get to either one of them, we would have to take a path going along this way. So, no. This. It's like going along here. That there. And have this go over here. Okay, then put some steers. Steer. Alright, so then this is where we'll have kind of part ways. One way's gonna go along here, there. Come on. Like these. Okay. Then we can put some scavenger flags there. This one. Gonna have to start with doing this until we can get our kind of highways going, which are the tubeways, which are awesome, but they require metal to be built. We don't have metal. So we gotta do it like this. Okay, wasn't too bad. Whoop. There we go. There. Alright. We can get scavenger flags now. Look good. But go ahead and just plop you there. Plop you there. Go ahead and put this here. Copy. Put this over here. Alright, so then that will be ready. They can start tearing this stuff down once we get to it. So far, so far. Alright, that's complete. So we should be fine there. I'm still kind of annoyed that that's going to destroy those ruins. It's wasteful. It's just teasing me with resources. Oh, the stairs aren't built yet. I was like, why did I forget to connect the paths? Because that's usually what happens. Is I totally forget to put in the paths. But no, it's just not done yet. Oh. Cat. Here's my brother come home and first go to the door. Hits my mic. Okay. So now we got those down. I'm gonna get rid of these. Okay. Had to mute there for a second. Brother came in to talk to me. Alright, so now that we've got that going, this is going to go off in less than 3 days. We should be good on that. So then we, what are they working on now? Do I fill this one? Yes, they already got that building. Cool. So then, actually, until I find out when this is going off, or both of these are going off, I'm gonna wait to up the priority on this, because then they'll just work on it when we have nothing else going on. Alright, so they're starting to work on these paths, that's good. want them to pick up this rubble. So often, if I don't put high priority on Rebel, they just never pick it up. How much is the smelter? Oh, we can get the smelter. Okay, good. You stopping? Why are you stopping? Why are you being dumb? Why are you being stupid and dumb? Oh, they're finally getting to work on that. Which reminds me, we got 3. So I'm gonna have that there. I'm gonna put the other one here when that's finally gotten rid of. We're at 400 food. Okay, I'm gonna put in 1 more of these. Let's watch. Any second. Take your time. No rush. All the time you need. There we go. Okay, good. We blocked that up perfectly. Ignoring what got destroyed. Nothing got destroyed. Shut up. Yeah, so then it would just fill up there and then just go right back out there. And then we could actually use this as a way to harvest bad water for our dynamite and stuff. So that works. Oh, that's all done. Put that in. Another drought. I feel like we just had a drought. I'm gonna put in stairs here just to make it easier for them to get to those, to these tanks. Okay, good. They're building houses now. I was about to say, not sure why they're taking their sweet time to get to these, but I've just remembered I put these in after I put in the houses. So that's how that works. Ooh, they're happier now. Yay! Okay. Finally catching up on all the build orders. I think this one's going to take a hot minute to get done. At least until we get like a good supply of wood and planks. I'm going to set you back to normal. it's up to 5. Oh yeah, because they're staying in houses.
Durham.
Rid of that. Just because I don't like it. Ooh, 6. Goody go, good. Alright, all the houses are built. And then once this is built, when it's kind of going through the flow, we're going to need to build one more of these things to fully store our Bavars. And drought. You know, if I wanted to, I could put 3 more pumps right here. But I don't really want to. At least not yet. We'll see how things go. Ooh, 7. We're living a high life now. Oh, that got built. Okay. I need storage for the gears. I also need storage for planks, I just realized. Yeah. But did not really think about that. Okay. Put that one there. Put this here. Put in stairs going up there. Make those. Make you gears. Make you planks. Okay. Set your priority to a little bit higher, so we don't have to wait for all this stuff to be built before that gets built. Just kind of want this to be built sooner. One thing I find weird and kind of dumb is that the Folktale have another version of a water pump. And it's a huge water pump that is extremely efficient. Whereas this does one every third of an hour. That one does like every 5 and close to the same amount of time. So it's like, what? And it basically, I think it has the same depth, 6. So it's like, okay, so Folktale have a way better water pump. Sure, it employs, I think, 3 beavers, but still, you have to have 5 of these going to equal the same. I just feel like that's too much of an advantage for a less industrial faction. Like, I would imagine that Folktale have way more food variety that you don't need to cook. But they only have like one extra thing that you don't need to cook, and that's sunflowers. Or sunflower seeds. I just find it weird. Just like based on the themes of the factions and all. I am kind of wanting, because there's some mods that add new factions. I kind of want to play around with those mods. We might do that sometime. Oh, drought ends so I can get power back. I could put in a like beaver powered wheel, but that requires 3 beavers. I don't know if I want to do that. I would also have to like probably I'll have to put some platforms here to put it here, so it's lined up with that. But that means I have to get rid of a bunch of this crap. Which I should probably, actually, since we're not going this way, just gonna have them gather that stuff. We could use all these planks. Oh, okay. So... yeah, once we get to a point to where, like, we're not gonna die, we're gonna... I always like to do, like, make some crazy structures, because that's my favorite thing to do in this game. So naturally, one of the things we're going to do is we're going to have a huge water reservoir. It might be here in the center. We might just put it somewhere in these other parts where the water can come out of. I'm not sure quite right now. Okay, we got those going. I'm glad at least they have the Iron Teeth have a plank maker, lumber yard, whatever, that is really good. Where I only need one of these to still have some planks and actually feed that thing as well. Because Folktale, not so much. But that makes more sense. That's why. But we'll just go ahead and get rid of that because I want the planks. Alright, we're making good progress on these paths. Like it. And once we get rid of these, then we'll make room for the beaver-powered wheel. Or as I like to call it, the Conan power wheel. Conan wheel, because it's the same thing that Conan was pushing. Did I not need to build those? No, I did. Okay. They just, part of it got destroyed. Okay. So it's not too stupid. I almost did it too stupid and destroyed those, and then I would have had bad water just. But no, I wanted to make sure I was being stupid or not. Gonna go ahead and mark that for being blowed up. We're gonna pick the planks up here. Are we not? Hello? Pick up planks. You can ignore the logs, I don't care. They're gonna disintegrate. That's one of the things I like that they added, I think in 1.0, is a rebel deteriorating. Because a lot of times they just sit there forever, and then you just have a mess in places. And you're just like, just go away. Almost fully past here, and we are almost fully past there. Okay, we're actually pretty much tied up with both of those. Oh, the core's gonna go off. Which one? Oh, that one. Okay. I didn't see that. Definitely need this priority going. Just want to make sure it wasn't just logs sitting there. Please build the thing. Okay, we got 7. Get those 2 things. I can go ahead and get a builder's hut going somewhere. Put you there. Also set your priority at high, because we could always use more builders. More builders would be good. Oh. Taking so long to pick up those things when they were so quick to pick up the ones up here. It's closer. Might actually need to put in another pump. Okay, I made a boo-boo. This needs to go over a little bit. There we go. I was thinking ahead. I was not thinking that far ahead. Okay, please build it. We only have 3 days. We've got loads of wood. Okay, we're going 24 hours until you can get that decently built along. That even happened on a high priority. Why are you not picking it up? It's making me do a frustrate. Hello, Stitches. Why are you building this so... It just uses logs. Like, this is a good height for now. But, and it's just logs. Sometimes it's not my own incompetence, but the incompetence of the beavers when bad things happen. Okay, I think we're fine. There. So we can go back down to 20. Yep, I know. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Oh. That is filling up way faster than I thought it would. And we have a bad tide. Fan-frickin-tastic. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I don't want it. I don't want it. Cat, will you stop it? You were already laying down and then you had to roll onto the keyboard. Are you serious? But I'm so cute, Daddy. I can do whatever I want, Daddy. Okay. Hopefully they can get that last bit built in time. I'm not going to get sluices built in time for bad tide. Okay. Hopefully they'll build that in time. I'm gonna lower the priority a little bit on this. I do hope that takes a good while to fill up. It should. That's a lot of area. And that's just one source. So... got lots of logs. I should be able to get this done quickly. And we've got water all throughout here. So until the bad tide's done, we should be fine. I can destroy those levees, and it will fill back up. Water. Make sure you stay hydrated. Okay. So we got that built. I think the bad tide should only last a day. But I'm not gonna test that theory. Now we have 8 builders. Yeah, we're making good progress on that. Oh yeah, we're definitely doing good progress on that. Whoa! Whoa, where'd you come from? What? Hold on. Wait a minute. No! You bastard. That's not... You weren't supposed to do that. Well... I didn't know. I didn't know. I'm scared. Help. Where is this? That was directly up. That's not okay. Whoever designed this map, dishonor on you and dishonor on your cow. Cat, you're a much better door than a window. You want to play with this? There we go. Okay. Apparently we have to deal with this. We're gonna get bad water all up in our business. I hate it here. Oh, okay. F is for why does this happen to me? U is for why me? This doesn't go anywhere, does it? Nope, it's blocked off there. Like a jerk. Whoa. We don't need it to be wide, we just need it to be long. And I thought I was being good. But no. Well, we'll go ahead and destroy this crap. Cat, I gave you something to play with. You're supposed to go play with that. Why are you not playing with the thing? Hmm? She just walks over and then plops on my desk. You are the ploppiest cat. I swear. I swears. The ploppiest cat I've ever seen. Let go of me. Ooh, you are getting on my nerves, cat. Oh, you're caught. You're stuck. We need to clip your nails, but you won't let me. Okay, that's fully blocked in. And now she's behind my tablet. What are you doing? Yes, the tablet's basically a giant wall. You bitch. Trying to roll onto my keyboard again. I swear, she loves doing that. She doesn't know what a keyboard is, but she loves to roll on it. It's not even like a laptop keyboard where it's warm. Just it has sharp edges that dig into you. Why are you like this? Why are you the way that you are? Very well. Yeah, those two. Actually, I need to get more than that. Get rid of that one as well. No, I don't. Oh well. Don't care enough to turn back now. Good, and you put some platforms here. Yeah. Well, putting those levees there so that when we do something, I'm going to need to get rid of those so it can flow into there. I was feeling so good. And now we got screwed up beavers. Everything's falling apart. I do have one mod doesn't necessarily help me in this situation though, because one, okay, I got enough science, but I need, okay, water and berries. Okay, I got that. Oh, I thought it required metal. Okay, so it will help me out a little bit at this point. But it does need to be powered. Which I don't have a good way of doing power right now. Ah. So yeah, will we survive any more seasons? It's not looking too promising. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. So thank you everybody for coming and hanging out. If you enjoyed this at all, please like, follow, subscribe, all whatever it's called on whatever platform that you're watching, and follow me on my socials. Those things. I know how to do this. I've been doing this for a long time. Shut up. But yeah. Of course, I've been playing Timberborn for a long time. Clearly, I still don't know what I'm doing. So, but yeah. Tomorrow, I will be working on the FED model some more. And so that will be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. Check out the links in the places where there's links, because they go to cool things like my writings, the short stories and novella. And also, if you want some free stuff, go to my Ko-Fi, Coffee, whatever it's called. I've got a bunch of free stuff you can download. If you want to tip me on there, that'd be great. I would appreciate that. I can't seem to think straight whenever I do these things, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end it, and I will see you guys tomorrow.